may not be completed in sufficient time given the regulatory processes to enable the timely settlement of the loan, either ahead of or by the repayment date. Under securities regulations, the offer proceeds will not be available to International Bank PLC until the clearance of the allotment proposal. This creates the risk that the approval will not be obtained in sufficient time for International Breweries PLC to convert the sums from the proceeds account into US dollars to meet the repayment deadline. Hence, the directors have proposed that AB InBev advance the loan to International Breweries PLC for the purpose of creating certainty that the money required to repay the Citibank Abu Dhabi loan will be available ahead of the repayment deadline. Accordingly, a debt due to AB InBev will be created ahead of the rights issue. AB InBev will inflow US dollars to International Breweries PLC as a shareholder loan, and International Breweries PLC will apply the monies to settle the loan due to Citibank. The loan from AB InBev will be recorded in the International Breweries PLC's books as a shareholder loan, and the loan will be applied as consideration for AB InBev's rights. Consequently, the US dollar obligations to Citibank will be paid down and the subscription to the rights issue facilitated by the shareholders' loan. Rather, the Citibank debt is being eliminated by the shareholders' loan from AB InBev. The shareholder loan will cease to exist as an International Breweries PLC's liability following its conversion into equity through the rights issue. Ladies and gentlemen, in accordance with the Rule 19, subsection 13 of the NGX rulebook, AB InBev will abstain from exercising any voting rights during this meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, I now pause to allow for questions and comments on the proposal that are to be voted upon today. Members should kindly ensure that their comments and questions are as brief as possible and limited to one question per person so that others have an opportunity to ask questions or make comments. I also request that before asking a question or making comments, you should kindly state your name clearly for record purposes. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the point in the meeting where the resolutions are to be tabled before you. Questions? Chief Okezie. The light is in my eyes, so I'm not seeing to this side and that side. Chief Okezie, we'll all get to speak. Somebody is speaking. We'll come to everybody. Working microphone, please.
The Beer Furniture, Igwe. I greet you, sir.
Thank you very much.
And I greet the board of directors of this great company. Fellow distinguished shareholders, good morning. My name is Okezie Boniface. Mr. Chairman, I just want to commend the board and the management for being proactive. And what my worry is, on February, we passed a resolution for this right issue to commence, and which I believe the management and the board have even maybe have filed application. I want to know from you now whether the application have been filed to SEC for purpose of this right for approval. And if you have given the approval, why is the right have not been commenced? Because for you to meet deadline as a good corporate company, on 31st of May, that's next month, to pay up this loan to Citibank. And that's why the parents' company are coming out to bail us out, because they have now considered that there's no way we can meet up in this right issue to be able to pay 31st of May. They are bringing this loan. And I also believe that this loan does not come with interest. I know there's no free meal in the world. And if there's no interest attached to it, I have to commend them to bail out this company. Because what they want to do is to help us to pay off this loan so that those money they bring in will be converted to their right issue given to them. And I'm seizing the opportunity to sound a note of warning to SEC. They have capacity because the banks are so coming to the market to raise money. And if we have been fighting since February up to now, this April is coming to the end very soon. In the next 2 or 3 weeks, April is gone. Does SEC have the capacity to approve these applications by the company? Because I don't see the reason why a company will have urgency. And you file application, SEC will be thrown back to you, feed this, complete this question and that and that. And when company has responded, they will not be able to give final approval for the company to raise this money. Because the problem of our regulators are not helping the company. They're only about money. And even when you come back to raise this money, and you return all the application back to SEC, it will also take time. It takes 3 months, 4 months to be able to veto for those right issues. And that's why this company are bailing us out now. Because there's no way even by July, that right issue will not be completed. After raising the money, you have to file back to SEC. And SEC will take another longer time to approve this money. This is no way to operate. This is no way to go. They are not helping us. Regulators are colossal failures. And that's why the companies are not doing well. Because whatever happened to you is not signed. I want to commend ABF for this being proactive, for this kind gesture. May God continue to, that means you have interest in our economy. Because when others are pulling out, you are bringing the money. This money I'm talking about in dollar. So, Mr. Chairman, I want to commend you, your leadership and the management. Carlos, God will bless you for the interest you have shown in Nigeria's economy.
Mr. Has put in place, if we'll be able to buy